No! Fuck! No! Does this seem familiar to you? So, there are more layers to this game than meets the eye, so let's take a deeper fucking look at this now, yeah? I am nowhere near a professional at this game, but I do have about 350 hours on the game from release and betas combined, so fuck me sideways, I guess. But before we dive in, quick disclaimer. This game has made me question my life choices more than once, so please, have a spare hardware at hand because you might bash your fucking skull through the monitor. So in this video, you will get a general understanding of the key structures of the game. Classes, gadgets and specialization, guns, team comps, and game modes. So first, you'll be asked to pick your class. But you can't fucking pick anything but medium. But don't worry, you'll unlock them very quickly. After that, you're going to be asked to play the tutorial. But obviously we skip that shit, yeah? Firstly, let's talk about classes. We're going to start off with the light class, aka the ADHD class. A fast-paced class who dies from everything with a whopping HP of 0 and movement speed like Mr. Motherfucking Usain Bolt himself. This dashes through the map like he's on crack and just down 4 monsters even though Mama Bolt will slap the shit out of him for it. This sneaky fucker excels at assassin type gameplay and loves picking off enemies that aren't focused on the light player himself, like if they're on an objective or another team. In other words, this little fucker is the third party demon, baby! Continuing forward with the medium class. Yeah, it's just a healer. We can go to the next one, right? But on a real note, the medium class has a bit more health, but slower movement speed than the light class. Overall, its utility is very support orientated and also has the opportunity to beam the shit out of people if played correctly. Last, but fattest of them all, the heavy class. This fat fuck has the most HP and is as slow as the typical American hamburger eating citizen. And for some fucking reason, can take out an entire team single-handedly, but more on that very soon. Next up, we have gadgets and specializations. Light class. When you unlock it, you will have access to these gadgets. The grappling hook is very good for flying across the map and getting to hard to reach locations faster than the SpaceX rocket. And I'm going to be honest with you guys here, you will neglect most other gadgets, but I do recommend playing Pyro, Breach, and Frag Grenades until you can start unlocking the more rage-inducing gadgets that Light has, yeah? And when you get the VR points to unlock some more gadgets, you will definitely want to go with the Stun Gun, Vanishing Bomb, and the Glitch Grenade. That trio is just Real quick about the rest of the garbage you will never use. Each other class have a gas, nade, or mine, so that rules out that one for the light class. The thermal vision makes you fucking blind, and the motion sensor is just... nah. Okay? No. Let me just quickly say that this is how the game looks in the current meta, and this is subject to change at any point, right? For specializations, I will dox you if you play Cloak, and the dash is for sweats. But they are both really fucking good. Next up, medium class. These are the gadgets you will start off with, and you will probably run these for the entire time as they are really fucking good at the current meta. So we got the healing beam that heals a lot. The Guardian turret, which aim locks everything close to it and fires like a fucking minigun. Recon Senses. Why is there fucking wall hacks in this game? The recommended build for the current meta is definitely Gas Mine, Jump Pad, and Defibs. And trust me when I say you will always want to run Defibs as a medium, as it's an instant revive and no other class has anything like it. When you get more points, you want to unlock the APS turret, which destroys all other gadgets and projectiles, just like the trophy system from COD. Explosive Mine for one-shotting anyone. And the Zip Line, if you want to go zoom instead of whee. Last up, Fatso. This is what you start with. Charge and Slam rushes you forward, dealing damage to players and knocking them back. And also levels buildings using Burger Fat. The Goo Gun. Play it. It's fun, You come on people, they get sticky, and occasionally play Fortnite or build fat cocks. Mesh Shield is the most meta as you whip out your cock and impersonate Reinhardt from Overwatch. I recommend the goo grenades, RPG, and barricade to start off as you build, but once you get the points, you're gonna wanna unlock the dome shield and I guess the fucking C4 cause you're a fucking fatherless fuck! So you can squad wipe anyone within 1 second of a fight starting. Basically, you put the C4 on a red barrel, scattered around the map, and shoot it out of your hand like a nuclear missile from Kim Jong-un's armory. Now let's quickly talk about guns for the light class. So the M11 and XP54 is good with cloak and dash, as you'll melt people quite easily. Grapple hook and sniper goes hand in hand. Shorty and cloak if you're dash and sword if you are not playing throwing knives unless you're Zolty. LH1 if you use aimbot. Pistol and dagger both go very good with cloak, but pistol dash works fine as well. For medium, AK is a very good starting weapon and pretty meta. The Scar has lower ammo capacity but slightly higher damage, which is commonly used with the wallhacks specialization. R357, or Python as I say, is very good if you can hit your headshots. The grenade launcher, no. Riot Model 1887 has big damage at close range, obviously. Moving forward to the obese beast of the three. Sledgehammer is just fun, levels everything with the right click, and also one-shots light players with the right click. M60 is quite trash, so you're gonna want to swap that out for the Lewis gun whenever you can. Flamethrower has big AoE damage and is just super annoying. Grenade launcher, no. The SA-1216, to be honest, I don't really fucking know. When I play it, I can't do shit, but I've seen people use it very well, so I guess skill issue or some shit, yeah. Moving on to team comps. It's like assembling a dysfunctional family for Thanksgiving dinner. Uncle Sniper, Aunt Healer, and Cousin Shotgun. Everyone has a role to play. Team comps and team play are one of the most important things to consider if you actually want to win games and grind ranked play. Just like Valorant or Overwatch, you really need to consider what your team plays and try to play around your utility. 3 comps that I recommend and are meta right now are 2 heavy, 1 medium, where the medium player heals and the 2 heavies just nuke and take turns to absorb damage. Triple medium with the healing beam, looking like a motherfucking blue human centipede, unkillable with 3 instant revives, which makes you fight 6 enemies instead of 3. Or double medium and 1 fatso, doing whatever they do. Last but not least, the game modes. So we have Quick Cash, which is just your free playground of non-sweats playing whatever they want for a fun time. 3 teams of 3 with 1 cash out, which makes for a lot of fighting and fucking around. Bank it. No. Tournament. Basically unranked, but a good way to get your necessary rounds in to then play ranked tournament. Whip out your fat cocks and measure who's the top G of the final sweats. In ranked, you play with 4 teams of 3 in a tournament bracket with 2 cash outs and 2 winners per round. If your squad wipes, you lose 30% of your total cash and you gain cash by killing players, getting vaults, and holding the cash out as the timer runs out. So for a quick summary, Quick Cash is for casual fun, tournament and ranked tournament is more competitive, where everyone runs meta comps and loadouts, which makes me want to jump off a bridge, and no one's gonna fucking play Bank It with you, so just skip that. Now when I've pumped your brains with some new knowledge, please consider leaving a like on the video, comment something good about Supreme, and please consider subscribing to my channel. It really does help out. And as always, don't be afraid to send me some pics in my DM for further investigation. Peace out, you fucking rats. Fat cock.